Thank you for meeting us, Miss O'Connor.
We greatly appreciate it.
Likewise.
Who most influenced you in your Catholic beliefs?
I'd have to say my father was my biggest influence growing up. He was the one who led my family to the Catholic religion.
How do you think being Catholic has affected your writing?
I'm glad you asked. I actually brought a few notes with me. Talk a lot about mortal greed and the darkest side of life, but what most people don't know is that there's always light at the end of the tunnel. My belief is that through all things you must find grace, you must find comfort and a moral story in the blunt aspects of my writing.
Can you explain a little further?
Yes, of course. In fact, in A Good Man is Hard to Find, there is a story of a dying grandmother, and in her last days she becomes shrewd at the thought of death, which makes her appear as evil. The boy in turn deals to accept that her actions are only because of her dying. So he holds no blame to her and becomes a better man by understanding this.
I can see how religion influenced your writing.
Another example is Wise Blood, which is not as hopeful.
How so?
The story is about a soldier who faces guilt from war, but he also faces guilt because his grandfather wants him to be a preacher and he has that pressure on him. Throughout the story, he can't cope, so he decides to be a passionate atheist. He ends up dying without any hope. There's symbolism when Mrs. Fudd looks into his empty eye sockets, and she imagines that there is still a small light in all the darkness.
That looks like all the time we have for today, Miss O'Connor.
Yeah, thank you for meeting with us.
My pleasure.